Today's team, folks, is a Miraidon team, and it looks very, very interesting because it is a full-on team that takes advantage of that electric terrain with the Iron Bundle, Iron Jugulis, Iron Hands, Miraidon, Iron Crown, and Iron Leaves. Team looks very, very fun, and yeah, I mean, I think we should just like get straight into the first matchup because I'm really, really excited to see what a full-on Quark Drive team can actually do. Alright, game one coming right at you here with a Kelrix Ice Rider Trick Room team. I mean, it looks like a combination team actually because of Whimsicott. Anyways, it has Ice Rider, of course, Ferrigraft, Vegetable Whimsicott, Regidraco, and the Ogroupon. So, I think that perhaps we should actually lead off with Miraidon. To be fair, I think it might actually be good right next to the Iron Bundle. Not Iron Bundle, sorry. Iron Crown. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. And then looking at what we're going with here, like what we're going up against. Iron Bundle actually looks pretty decent. Blade. I might bring in the good old Iron Hands. It's been a while since I've used Iron Hands. I'm not even going to lie, it has been such a long time since I used Iron Hands, so it's gonna be interesting to see how that thing works. Alright, so there's gonna be Whimsicott Ice Rider lead. Very interesting. Not really what I was expecting, but maybe it's a speedy Ice Rider, I don't know. I mean, it shouldn't be able to outspeed us, I think, regardless, right? And I think we just Volt Switch and Tachyon Cutter into it. I mean, realistically, I don't even think with Tailwind it would be able to outspeed us. So, I mean, I don't think I need to worry like that much about it, to be honest. But, I mean, I guess we have to wait and see now. How fast is the Ice Rider? At least not fast enough. But Iron Crown, however, is fast enough to taking down the Ice Rider with just one Tachyon Cutter. Well, I guess two technically, but regardless, that is insanity to me. That is insanity. And the Volt Switch comes out, deals half damage, and that's not even like a very effective move, so definitely taking that any day of the week. Alright. I think it's time to bring in Iron Hands here. Let's get some fake out pressure on. And let's see what they bring in. Don't be Ferrigraph. Alright. That I can definitely live with, because I can fake out that slot. And I just Tachyon Cutter over here. And that'll be fine. Alright. Spiky is alright for me. Probably see Moonblast. But you know that's alright. Moonblast? Yeah, Moonblast. Doesn't really do much damage into Crown. Crown is going to be able to take down Whimsicott though. And now we actually looking pretty solid here. We are, I mean, I just don't know who they have left. But they still have Tailwind for another 2 turns, I believe. So, I mean, we're not quite in the clear, but like, I think we're doing alright here. I think we're doing great. Let's see. It is Regidraco. Which, honestly, you know what? I am not even, like, that annoyed with. For multiple reasons. I'm not annoyed with that, just mainly because the fact that I have Terra Fairy on Miraidon in the back. So, I mean, it doesn't really bother me that much. And even especially when it goes, you know, Terra Dragon, I'm probably just gonna... Alright, that's fine too. And then it's probably gonna go for what? Dragon Energy. Yeah. And that's probably gonna, honestly, one-hit KO. It's gonna KO. Oh, it doesn't KO. Alright, perfect. Alright, that's perfect. That means game is pretty much set because Miraidon is gonna come in, turn Terra Fairy, and we're gonna be able to hit with Dazzling Gleam and take down Richie Draco. So not really much they can do here, especially with that Drain Punch being like, holy hell. Iron Hands, you hit like a truck in electric terrain. Oh my goodness. I mean, let's be real, that's not really like much they can do here. Like, they're cooked regardless. They have the speed and they have the Dragon Energy, which is gonna be able to KO us, which is fine. I mean, at least Crown, you should know. Hans is an absolute animal. Come on, Hans. Hans, you are an animal. Oh my god, what an absolute animal. What a animal. Anyways, that is going to be a win here in game 1, and we're definitely taking that for sure. I think we showcase really good gameplay here. So yeah, I mean, a great start to the all electric terrain team. Alright, game 2 coming right at you here, and this is what I was a bit afraid of. I was a bit afraid of this Rillaboom that can change the terrain. We have Pelipper. Why did I forget your name? No, I forgot the name anyway. Shadow Rider. Jinwoo? Wuchin. Whimsicott and Rillaboom. Anyway, let's lead the Miraidon. And honestly, let's lead Jugulis here. I think Crown could be quite dangerous. Honestly, just looking at what's left here, I feel like we just bring Hands again, because Hands looks really, really solid here. Especially into 4 out of, like, he looks really solid into Pelipper. Looks really solid into Wuchin. And then let me go figure out what the fuck the last Pokemon is called, because I totally forgot that. Let's see, Toxic Debris. Isn't that what his ability is called? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's Glamora. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Glamora. The Glamora. Alright. The Glamora. Alright, let's see what they lead with. They lead with Rillaboom and Whimsicott, which, I mean, it doesn't really annoy me too much. It's a little annoying, but you know what? I think I can live with that, honestly. Yeah, because Grassy Terrain is going to cover, which is, I mean, it's not fine, but I guess it is what it is. I just Volt Switched into here. And then I feel like I just Tailwind, honestly. Alright, because there's a chance they might go for Moonblast Fake Out into Miraidon, which would be quite bad. So I hope they don't do that. And then, of course, I mean, for that sake, I could have gone for Hurricane. But I would say that scares me a little bit. Oh, so they put up Light Screen actually first, which is not what I expected. Then Volt Switch comes out. barely does any damage at this point. Alright, trying to think here. What will make great sense to put in? Honestly, I think hands is where we're going to be at this point. And then we pop out Tailwind. And I don't wonder what are we looking at here with the... we are looking at U-turn. And if I have to take a wild guess, it's probably going to be the Shadow Rider coming out here, is it not? Come on. Show me that Shadow Rider. There we are. That is what I'm talking about. Yep, I think we just said Snarl and Heavy Slam. Only problem is if they terrest. I was thinking of going for Drain Punch into that slot just in case they terrestrialize like Dark or Normal. But if they don't, then that would have been a waste of like a move from hand. So I mean, at least getting that Heavy Slam off is you know, something I think is pretty obvious that we should do. But yeah. So they do terrestrialize. That does annoy me a tiny bit. Don't be normal or Dark Outcome. Oh god, we could have made such a great play here, but like, I feel like it's kind of one of them things where it's like, can't really do much because, you know, they nasty plot. Alright, that's interesting. I did not expect a nasty plot. Alright, nasty plot. Okay. Oh, they're COVID cloaked. They're COVID cloak. Oh my god. Interesting. They're COVID cloaked. That's interesting. Alright. I do wonder though how much damage and if it's going to be able to take down hands now with the nasty plot. Guess that would be a little bit annoying. You know what? It will be able to take down hands. It definitely will now. As the barrage just comes out, does how much damage? It doesn't take down hands, not even with that. Hurricane comes out. It doesn't take down Whimsicott, probably because of Light Screen. Drain Punch. It's gonna take down... it does, in fact, take down that Caloric Shadow Rider, and I fucking love the hands. Oh my god. Hell yeah. I need to build a team with hands. Hands is amazing. Like, hands is going absolutely ham this entire video so far. Oh my god. Even with fake cheers on Iron Hands, you cannot stop it. You cannot stop Iron Hands. Holy shit. That's what I'm talking about, hands. That is what I'm talking about. Alright, Wu Chin comes out. We're just gonna Drain Punch and Hurricane Wu Chin? Are we just gonna double up into that slot? Alright, why not? I mean, of course, if he protects, that's kind of bad, but regardless. Was that one turn of Trick Room? Not Trick Room, Tailwind, my bad. So, I mean, I'll for sure take it. I'm completely fine with it. Completely fine with that. Alright, Hurricane comes out. How much damage are we dealing here? That's good damage. Good damage. We are seeing a Moonblast. That is going to be enough to take down hands, unfortunately. Alright, Wuchin, what do you got for us? You do have Foul Play. Do not do too much damage. It doesn't. Perfect, though. And our Tailwind here will be gone. So I'm thinking popping in you. And then I will Tachyon Cutter into the... I'll Tachyon Cutter into this slot. I will protect over an Iron Jugulis because I feel like we're going to see a Moonblast now coming out into the Iron Jugulis. So if I could get down the... if I could get down the... what's it called? The Whimsicott, that would be absolutely phenomenal. Alright. I don't know what they are looking to do here. But I would assume that is what they are going to do. Oh no. Wait a minute. I mean, that doesn't barely do any damage. But... I mean, I don't really mind it. I don't mind that. I just really don't. Alright. Let's see. It is going to be a knockoff. Alright. We lose the Scarf, which is a little bit annoying. I would like to keep my Scarf on, but it's alright, it's alright. Luckily, we will have the terrain whenever Jugulis or Crown dies, because they cannot switch out anymore, so we won the battle in terms of terrain. Perfect. Because Rillaboom is kind of like one of the biggest ops for realistically one of the biggest ops for what's it called, the Miraidon. So I'm definitely, you know, taking that. I mean, I hope they're gonna fake out into my Jugulis slot. Perfect, thank you very much. Just as I was saying. And then Tachyon Cutter doesn't do too much damage, but you know what? A good bit of chip damage into Rillaboom is pretty nice. Tailwind comes out, perfect. And then I wonder if we're gonna see a foul play. We're gonna see another knockoff. Gonna be enough to take down the Crown. Which realistically don't even matter at this point, because what we have left in the back is all that matters. We have the almighty Miraidon coming in here. We're just gonna Terrestrialize Fairy, hit the Dazzling Gleam, then we're gonna hit Hurricane, and honestly, game should be over by now. I don't really know if there's much they can do to prevent us from winning this game now. I don't see what they can do. So, I will feel like this is gonna be the win for us. Because they can't even Grassy Glide. And the only way we realistically lose this, I think, is if Dazzling doesn't kill Wu-Chin and we miss Hurricane. But we don't miss Hurricane, so that's not even into consideration. Alright. That is pretty much going to be game over by now then. Let's see how much damage Glean is doing. Because I don't think it will KO, but it might. I take it back, it will. Anyways, we take the win here in game 2, and we're showing some, like... You know what? I'm sitting here and I am quite baffled of how strong all electric terrain team actually is. I mean, you still have time to mess up in game 3, but like genuinely, pretty surprised. All right, game 3 coming right at you, and we will be going up against another Shadow Rider, sorry, Ice Rider team, and another Rillaboom. So Ice Rider, Ogerpon, Cornerstone, Urshifu, Fluttermane, Rillaboom, and a Elipa. So Miraidon lead seems pretty nice, honestly. You know what? I think Jugulis Crown lead with Miraidon enhance. I mean, holy cow, those guys just are just so good. Like, they're so good. Like, so good. I don't know. You know what, actually, Bundle could have been pretty good too, considering it would be able to fuck a bit with most of these Pokemon. You know what? If I could go back, I would have taken Bundle instead of Jugulis, actually. Probably would have taken Bundle some Jugulis. That's actually my bad. I should have taken Bundle. But wait a minute. They don't have a Trick Room setter. The only Trick Room setter on this entire team could be Fluttermane. But I feel like that's a little wild one for a Trick Room setter. But nonetheless, it is probably their Trick Room setter, unless you're like a speedy team like we've seen before. But yeah, Crown is gonna be weak to both. It's gonna be weak to Ghost, which isn't the greatest, but like should be faster if we get terrain up. But let's see who they lead with. Oh wait a minute, they can set up. Never mind, they can set up Trick Room themselves with the Ice Rider. Ice Rider can set it up itself. I forgot. Anyway, I guess we do this and Snarl, I guess. Just to try and get a little chip, because I think it's inevitable that they set up Trick Room. Only way they won't set it up is if they don't try Slice and fake out into my Jugulis. Are you protecting? You're not. Alright, how much damage is Snarl gonna do? Are we gonna take the KO? We're not. Alright, that's not great. Glacial Lance, how much damage we're looking at here? We're looking at Jugulis gone at least. Alright, not quite what I was hoping for. But it is what it is, I guess. Alright. I feel like they're gonna protect over at the Ice Rider slot. So I feel like switching out here, going for Heavy Slam seems like a pretty good idea. Kind of forcing them to switch back in. That Rillaboom. Come on, show me that Protect on Ice Rider. Show it to me. Show it to me. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. Good read from us. And then I assume Shadow Ball. Yes, perfect. Exactly why I did what I did here. Fine. Because now I can Heavy Slam. Take that down. Perfect. Alright, that's fine. So now we've gotten rid. And then Rillaboom comes in here for the Fake Out pressure. Pretty much as I expect. And they're probably gonna Fake Out into the what's it called? The Miraidon slot. That's okay, because we'll switch here, and then we will hit Drain Punch. Yeah, we hit Drain Punch. I mean, Drain Punch should be enough to KO, I believe. And I don't really want to lose my Miraidon yet, because it's kind of like my strongest Pokemon. But Hand's been doing work once again in this game, taking down the Fluttermane, which is a big threat for us, considering it could do super effective damage into all 4 of my Pokemons. The big threat from that gone. So Fake Out, pretty much as expected. Question is, who's going to be faster? It is going to be us. Drain Punch is going to take down the Shadow Rider. It is a critical hit. I don't think that mattered at all, to be fair. So, I mean, doesn't really matter in my opinion. Now, though, we once again won this rain battle because Rillaboom might still have it up. Ogerpon might come out. But we have in the back... I mean, in the back, we have the almighty Miraidon once again. Honestly, I just think we Drain Punch because, yeah, I was expecting Spiky kinda, so... But I didn't want to leave, you know, pawn open. So, Tachyon Cutter is going to come out, but Spiky protects it. It's going to be a knockoff. That is going to take us down, unfortunately. It's not the worst, though. And then Drain Punch. Yeah, because that the Drain Punch does decent amount of damage here, so... Miraidon will come out here, and honestly, I think we're just gonna terrestrialize Dazzling Gleam again. I mean, the worst part is about this... I mean, it's not even bad. Like, it's not a bad thing. It's a pretty good thing, to be honest. The thing about this team is Miraidon's barely done anything in any of the matches. Like, it just doesn't really, you know, do the most. Which is quite funny. But, I mean, that just means that the rest of the Pokemons on this team are, like, absolutely phenomenal. But yeah, Terrestrialization comes out here from us. Did they already Terrestrialize? I don't think they did, right? Because Fluttermane didn't. Ice Rider didn't. So they have not, no. I wonder if they do. They don't. Alright, Dashing Gleam comes out here. How much damage are we going to do? We're going to take down Rillaboom. We're not going to take down Rillaboom. However, Ogerpon is going to be very, very weak. It's going to be Ivy Cudgel here. And that is going to be a good chunk of damage. We are going to look at a knockoff. It's not going to be enough to take down Miraidon, and that's pretty much going to be game over. Because now Drain Punch is going to take down Rillaboom. And the Ogerpon does not have any spread moves, which means that now we all can automatically win because we have 2 Pokemons left. So yeah, we're just going to Dazzling, and honestly, you're just going to Drain Punch. So you can Spiky if you want. It's not going to matter. We take the win. We go 3 for 3 in today's video, and just... I don't even know what to say. Like, that team was... phenomenal. Alright, I'm not even going to lie, trainers. This is the most fun I have had with any team in a fucking while. Like, I didn't even get to use Leaves bundle, but... this is the most fun I've had with a team in a while, and I absolutely fucking enjoyed playing with this team. So, if you want to have a great time on the double rank ladder, make sure you check out this team and use the go down in the description below in the top right corner of the screen, because it is so much fun to use. And on top of it being fun, it's fucking powerful. So, I mean, you don't really need to worry about having to, you know, think about crazy tactics, because this team literally is so strong. So, I mean, holy hell, I might sort of like... start practicing with this for like Atlanta Regional, maybe like something like this, because this team is fire. It is so fire. So make sure to check it out. And as always, if you haven't seen me almost feature in a future video, make sure you leave me down in the comment section below, and I'll make sure to check it out. And yeah, if you enjoyed today's video, which, you know, I cannot assume you did because you're still sitting watching around, then make sure you smash the thumbs up button, subscribe to your channel, turn on the notification bell, because it will help me massively as a content creator, and it'll, you know, just get, yeah, I don't even know, just help me, I guess. And if you don't feel like it, that's okay too. And yeah, I guess there's not really much left to say, but yeah, until next time, happy gaming.